just trust that I am not. I'm a very sexual being. I'm a very earth mama.
Ooh.
I'm a Taurus, and I'm a very earth mama. And I'll just say that. Everything.
Ooh, everything earthy. You know what? I have to put this disclaimer out. This is so juicy. Okay, listen. Welcome, everybody. But listen, here's the disclaimer. This is a grown folk conversation. We're going to be talking about Janelle's Earth Mama sensuality and Cody's sad little midlife meat meltdown. So if words like, I don't know, libido, initiate, bodies, if it makes you clutch your pearls, then now is your cue to exit stage left with dignity. Okay, preferably before your ears start burning and you want to jump and scream out of here, right? So no kids, no sensible talk, no Robins allowed. You've been warned. Now is your time to exit. I'm telling you that right now. So for the rest of the grown folk, welcome. I can't believe that Sisterwives is going there for part 4. It's kind of interesting, I gotta say. So buckle up, you guys, because Janelle just served us up some sensual, reminders that she's not just the pragmatic queen of Sisterwives. She's not. She is really the one that got away for Cody. Sucks to be you, sir. And if you listen closely to the tell-all, and we're going to go over it a little bit, you'll hear the sound of Cody choking on regret and Robyn kind of short-circuiting in spiritual panic. And you're going to see why here in a second. Hi, you guys. Hi. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for filtering in. So I thought that it was very interesting because Janelle threw out a whole bunch of buzzwords that I thought were kind of interesting. She was basically saying how sex is very, very important to her without missing a beat. Like, she was so comfortable in herself and her sensuality. Like, it's like, you go, girl. It is good to see. So let's go over a little bit of this conversation. We have some things to learn about Miss Janelle. Yes, we do. Yes, ma'am. Let's start from the beginning, play a little bit. We're going to go back and forth because, yeah, we learned a little bit about Janelle and kind of Janelle and Cody's relationship, which is interesting. By the way, you guys, I told you, it's going to be a twofer at some point this week. Today is the day. It's a twofer. So we're meeting back here in a few hours because we have to discuss Sookie. So just enjoy. Sit back, relax. It's going to be a good night. Can I just say that? So let's go. Let's listen to what Janelle has to say, and then we'll dissect it a little bit, right?
Is sex important to you in this next relationship?
And that's so interesting. Like, everybody has this idea, just because I didn't want to have assembly line kisses with Cody or whatever, that I was asexual. I promise you, I'm not asexual.
The thing is, girl, we know this. We know that you're not. We thought that you were many, many, many seasons ago. Even Sakanya was making fun of you back in the day when Janelle was like, me and Cody, we're good. We're fine. We good. We know that. Which was surprising. Okay, I don't want to put words in your guys' mouth. It was surprising for me. But now I know the cat's been out of the bag for a while. But the fact that she's expounding upon it. And Mary was also asked these questions. But you could tell Janelle is so very much secure with herself, which is nice to see. Very nice to see. So hold on. Let's keep going. Because she says more, which I think is very fascinating.
I promise you. And the hormones are hell when you're single. But, it's like you just deal with it or whatever. But yeah, no, I suspect that someday down the road, if there's somebody else, then that will be part of it.
Okay.
Of course it will. Of course it will, Janelle. You could get with a man right now if you wanted to, but you can tell that Janelle is self-sufficient, and that's not really what she wants right now. And that I'm totally fine with that. I hope you guys are too. We love an independent queen. We do. I absolutely love it. Okay, a little bit more because we're about to deep dive into what Janelle says, which I find very interesting. So if I have any Tauruses in the chat, let me know. Put a one, right, Darlene? Darlene said, work, Janelle. Yeah, Janelle is doing the dang thing. If you are a Taurus, let me know because we're going to get into that in a second. I think that this is going to be super interesting. So hold on, because Janelle is about to be asked by Sookie. Kind of more down this line of sex. It's very interesting. Hold on.
I love hearing that you're far from that.
No,
because I think a lot of people are curious.
No, and I really want to make sure because it's so wild to me that everybody has assumed. So just trust that I am not. I'm a very sexual being.
Wow, she's a very sexual being. So interesting. Cody, are you weeping right now? So stupid. This is so fascinating. And I mean, good for her. Good for her. I remember her saying in the beginning of the tell-all, when they were all packing and getting ready to go film this, she was like, you know what? Sakanya does a really good job of kind of lulling my sensibilities. And she's like, I got to be careful. I got to remember, I'm not just talking to a girlfriend. Like, I'm on national television. I wonder if Suki was able to bamboozle her again into saying this. Uh-oh, we already have some Tauruses. This is going to be good because we're going to get into Taurus speak. I don't know a lot about Tauruses because I am not a Taurus. So this is very interesting. And I want to know what you guys think as we go over this because it's fascinating. But let's keep going because she brings up sexuality, but also her astrological sign, which is fascinating. We're going to get into that. Hold on.
I'm a very earth mama.
Oh.
I'm a Taurus, and I'm a very
hold on. Let me go back.
Earth mama.
Oh.
I'm a Taurus, and I'm a very earth mama. And I'll just say that. Everything earthy.
Everything earthy. Oh my gosh. You go, Janelle. This is amazing. So yeah, it's good to see her. Like there's without missing a beat. Janelle's like, yep, without no hesitation, no awkwardness, just that, I guess, Taurus earthy confidence that only comes from a woman who knows who she is. And she has absolutely zero interest in pretending otherwise. Janelle, we love you. We absolutely love this. So I want to go over exactly what a Taurus is when it comes to Taurus in the sheets. It's kind of fascinating. I don't know about her bedroom activities, but as far as her personality and everything, when she said she's a tried and true Taurus, she's not joking. Hold on. So let's just read this, right? So this is Janelle, Earth Mama, Taurus woman, personality traits, and love and more. This is what Janelle is kind of giving us the blueprint for, right? She doesn't want to say everything, but it says it here. Trust me, it goes into detail. Janelle said just enough for us to do our own research as far as what exactly she's talking about, right? So listen to this. I found this super fascinating, right? So a Taurus woman, overview and personality traits. Listen to this. An embodiment of the goddess in her corporeal form. I don't even know what that is. The feminine Taurus is the zodiac's ultimate earth mama. Well, that's what she said, right? Ultimate earth mama, ruled by Venus, the empress of love, whose motto is all acts of love and pleasure are my rituals. What? You go, Janelle. Wow. Okay. All right. That's all you had to say. See, Janelle, I think she strategically did it. She's like, listen, I'm not going to go into depth. I'm going to call myself Earth Mama. You guys, you sleuths, you do it. You do the research yourself. I'm going to throw it out there. You find out the rest. You fill in the blanks. Well, guess what we're doing today? We are filling in the damn blanks. And whoa, they're not blanks at all. They are fire. Okay. So let's see. Where was it? Where are we? Where were we? Oh, the rituals. Oh my gosh. All acts of love and pleasure are my rituals. The Taurus woman lives completely by that truth. Taurus is a fixed sign, which means that you will find traits such as determination, self-reliance, and perseverance in women born under the sign of the bull. Put a 1 in chat if this is you. These women are powerful forces to be reckoned with. Or put a 2 in the chat if it's not you, you're a different sign, but it sounds like Janelle. And put a 3 if you're like, no, this doesn't sound like Janelle at all. These women are powerful forces to be reckoned with when they set their mind to something. You can bet that happens. Let's keep going. Earth Mama. I love it. I love this. Okay. At the same time, the Taurus woman balances a forceful focus and formidable work ethic with an enjoyment of pleasure, relaxation, and beauty. Tell me if this does not sound like Janelle. You know what? I'm putting a 2 in chat because I am not a Taurus, but to me, this sounds just like Janelle. Oh, you too, Darlene. Okay, me too. Agreed. All right, let's keep going. This is fascinating. She works hard, and when she's done for the day, you'll find her resting hard too, like a bull in the clover. Her characteristics make her stable and reliable, and everything she does, she infuses with great purpose. Yep, and yuck. Check, Janelle, and the third check for Janelle for the win. If she's worth doing it at all, she's going to make sure she does it well, down to the finishing touches. And that includes every facet of her existence, from personal creative projects to all aspects of her career. Yes, that is so her. That is so her. Now it's going to get spicy. Okay, we're about to get into the grown folk conversation. Okay, Taurus woman in love and their sex life. Because this is what Janelle wanted us. Janelle laid out the breadcrumbs, and now we're just picking up the pieces, okay? Loyal friends and companionship, ardent lovers, and Taurus is yours for life, unless you cross her firmly set boundaries, in which case, prepare to feel her horns. Once she sets her heels, the Taurus woman is rooted to the spot in her position. So forget about trying to sway her back to your point of view. You might be surprised of her sense of humor, which can be playful and even shockingly raunchy. Oh my gosh, you go, Janelle. Wow. This is a relationship to be enjoyed heartily. Honor her. As in, did you hear that, Cody? I guess you didn't do that. I guess you didn't honor her as an incarnation of Aphrodite. Oh, damn. It's like that with Taurus. I had no idea. I had zero idea. What? Okay, Janelle. The incarnation of Aphrodite. See, that seems like something that Cody would say about Robyn. Very interesting. Guess who's the Aphrodite? Wow. And she will shower you with delight. She will, without a doubt. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so perfect. She will, without a doubt, teach you a thing or two. Whoa, wee, whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. The Taurus woman is a deeply sensual being, and in regards to sex, as one of the greatest art forms. Oh, in regards sex is one of the greatest art forms. Holy hell. Whoa. Okay. She loves lots of play, cuddling, massage, and long, languorous hours. Is that how you say that? Languorous hours of touch. Wow. I'm learning words today. Languorous. That's what I'm going to think it is. Languorous hours of touch. No wham bam. Thank you, man. Business is going down in her arena. No, sir. This lady is going to take her time and do it right. You can count on her to be thorough and dedicated about getting exactly what she wants out of that type of experience. Whoa. Maximum stuff, maximum effort for you guys and for herself equally. Oh my gosh. What the hell, guys? That being said, she really doesn't have time to coax or shy or reticent partner out of their shell. You're either ready to rumble and take the bull by the horns, or you shall see her tail as she nimbly trots away. Think you can keep her? Well, no, Cody can't keep her. It's not happening. Okay, so we don't need to do that. If you learn how to love this earth goddess like she deserves, you may win her keeps forever. Well, then that means that Cody did not learn how to love the earth goddess like she deserves. We all know that. He didn't treat any of the wives like they deserve, right? Hold on. Let me take the disclaimer banner away. Okay, so if you learn how to love this earth goddess like she deserves, you may win her for keeps, or at least for a long while. Taurian women tend to be steadfast in relationships and trustworthy. Love it. I love it. Does this not sound like Janelle, guys? Yes, it does. Okay, there's more. I think I can put the disclaimer up again. Okay. Earn that trust, and you will find yourself blessed by the Queen of Heaven in earthly form, who can bet will work hard to make the relationship between you a vision of bliss. So, home life and family with Janelle. The living space of a Taurus woman is the essence of home. She is incredibly affected by her personal environment, and she will make sure that when you walk into her house, you feel as comfortable at home there as she does. That's until you piss her off and she's done with you, and then she'll bring dogs that you don't want in a bed and do what the hell she wants to do. Didn't they already say she's stubborn? So there we go. There we go. There's a little bit more. I want to get into that in a second, but first, let's finish what she says with Sookie because I think that it's interesting. Hold on. Where is she? Earth Mama, take it away. Keep going.
Food, wine, sex, all of it. Yeah.
That's why I said eat,
Oh,
pray,
let's
love.
stop that. Hold on.
And I'm a very earth mama, and I'll just say that. Everything earthy. Food, wine, sex, all of it. Yeah.
That's why I said eat, pray, love is your movie.
Damn, I need to go. I need to sell all my things and go there.
She needs to sell all her things and go there. Taurus, Earth Mommy, guys. Earth Mama. Oh, hold on, buddy. Hold on. You okay? There we go. Sorry, my dog got caught in something. Okay. That's amazing. I want to see what you guys are saying. And Cody misses her badly. I think so. So why does this matter, guys? Because for years, Robyn and Cody, right? Robyn and Cody, the mopey monogamous couple of Flagstaff, they've tried to paint Janelle as this cold, unromantic one. No. She's like been the spreadsheet wife, the one that couldn't give Cody what he really needed. And yet here she is living in her truth, casually announcing that she's full on Earth Mama with a very healthy libido. She loves food, wine, and yes, sex. So Janelle and her Earth Mamaness are grounded, no frills Taurus queen. I love it. And you know, when she's talking about Earth Mama, she's not talking about burning sage and whispering sweet nothings under a full moon. Nope. I think she's talking about grown woman energy, sensualness, primal confidence, unapologetically just discussing this, which is cool. And here's another thing that I learned about Earth Mamas. Okay. Earth Mamas, they don't try to impress you with lingerie and mood lighting. She is the mood. She knows what she wants. She knows what feels good. She's not waiting around for your approval or your special time schedule that you worked out with Robyn. No. She's the type that probably made Cody feel like he was in the desert with that kind of energy. So you either awaken to her or it terrifies the man-child who thinks emotional intimacy means crying and how unfair his life is. So in the classiest terms, in her Taurus way, she brought some real woman energy into that Vegas bedroom. And I guess, Cody handled it for a while, and I'm sure he's still begging to have it back. We know this. You know why? You guys know it's coming. I'm sure you knew that this was going to come. But let's just play it, okay? Let's play it because he, as much as he says him and Robyn had a thing, him and Janelle, as he said, had a damn renaissance. Do you guys remember this?
You have buns of steel. My abs are just washboard. I think she thinks I'm hot. I got nice pecs and a great six-pack abs, but that's all she's interested in. Janelle denies this, but I had a renaissance with Janelle in Las Vegas. My abs are just washboard.
He doesn't have rock hard abs, I'm just whatever.
I do have buns of steel. I think she thinks I'm hot. I got nice pecs and a great six-pack abs, but that's all she's interested in.
This moment will never come again.
My abs are just washboard. I got nice pecs and a great six-pack abs.
The whole thing, frankly, makes me nauseous.
Janelle denies this, but I had a renaissance with Janelle in Las Vegas. I've given too much. I don't want to live like this anymore.
Okay, so when oh my gosh, that might be the longest amount of throw up that I've ever seen. That's hilarious. Okay, so when Cody, we need to discuss this whole Renaissance comment again, okay? We have to. So when Cody said Renaissance with Janelle, listen, people, he wasn't talking about rediscovering art and poetry or classical enlightenment. Let's be very clear. No, 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 no. The man that you see on screen right now with the tragic hairline, this little in denial of a man, he was referring to, I'm assuming, I'm going to try to translate Cody. He was referring to that brief moment in Vegas when he remembered, I guess, that Janelle was actually a whole ass woman and not just the family accountant and not the RV mechanic, the bro. So even Cody here, when he says Renaissance, he is talking about a sensual connotation. In Cody speak, he means, yeah, I accidentally got a libido and I remembered that Janelle has a body under all this confidence. So the man salivating on camera, like he just rediscovered fire, food, a functioning female. Let's just go over this again. Doesn't he grunt when he talks about his Renaissance? Hold on. Where is that? Sorry, guys. But I need to see it. His Renaissance. Look at how where is it? Is it here? Hold on.
I think she thinks I'm hot.
No. Okay. She thinks he's hot. Where's the Renaissance? Oh, I think it's here. Look at his eyes. I need to zoom in. Okay. Darlene, I'm taking your comment down now. Okay, so look at his eyes. He says this with glee as he's remembering this.
Nice this, but I had a renaissance with Janelle in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Do I see his face the whole time or no? I guess no. Oh, too bad. Too bad. Okay. Well, you see his eye. Look at him. There he is. He's right there reminiscing about his Renaissance with Janelle. Okay, let's leave it on his face right here. Yes. He does grunt. Yes, Kathy. He grunts when he remembers what happened with Janelle. I guess Earth Mama came out, and that right now the face that Cody is displaying right now, he is reminiscing Earth Mama Janelle. That's what he's doing right now. Okay. So he said there was some type of profound emotional and spiritual awakening with Earth Mama. And I don't know, Cody's idea of intimacy, it's probably like a hot tub with a backhanded compliment. So really, when he talks about Renaissance, is he really talking about like what he did for 5 whole minutes? Okay, I don't know. But maybe in that time, he obviously didn't feel like a complete, total failure as a man. Maybe that's what he's thinking of. Because the Renaissance didn't last long. Janelle's kind of over it, right? But I feel like you can practically hear Robyn clutching her pearls every time he brings this up. So, and it's so funny because, of course, Cody flips the script now, right? He now is basically saying the opposite. Remember when Janelle was saying that Cody uses everything that they like against them? I think he did it with her here too, with Earth Mama, because I don't know if you guys remember this, but he used that same stupid tactic, like how he does with Christine. Let me just come back. Like how he does with Christine with you're not attractive, because she knows all she wanted was intimacy and love and a romantic relationship. The same with Janelle with finances. And now that we know that in private, Janelle was probably introduced Cody to Earth Mama a long time ago, he went after her about that too with this.
When you say your humanity, you mean your vulnerability?
Right.
That
right.
you just felt that you were there to be what? A physical boy toy?
Like some pool boy.
So you just felt like a resource? You just felt like
a
the
piece of
good-looking
meat.
Okay, Cody, whatever. Excuse me? You felt like a piece of meat, Cody. Cody Brown, the man who spent years treating his wives like they're contestants in some one-off polygamy version of The Bachelor. You suddenly want us to believe that you were objectified? Sir? Not Cody ranking his wives by obedience. That's not the same man, right, guys? Cody playing the victim because Janelle, the one who's competent, who's self-sufficient, our independent queen, the oh God. I see you do the right thing. I see you. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Who knew that we were going to be discussing this on Sister Wives? Interesting. But I can't believe he had the gall with Janelle, who is, gosh, like Miss Independent Business Queen #1. He had the gall to blame her for this, using him like a piece of meat. Stop it. Stop. And let's get something straight, by the way. I want to see a different, let's see something. I'm tired of seeing his face. Let's be real. Let's be very clear. Janelle wasn't using Cody's body. She was enduring it. Okay, she probably deserved a medal and like a Costco gift card for her service. Okay, thank you, Janelle. If she really wanted a piece of meat, Cody, she could have gone to the butcher and got something way better than you, sir. Because at least that piece of meat that she got, at least she could grill it, cook it, eat it, and it's not going to gaslight her on the patio furniture. It's not going to do that. Nope. No. So, of course, instead, now Cody wants to rewrite history and cast himself as this sensual martyr. The misunderstood hook. Well, hooker, kind of. No. Should he be a hooker? No. He's like the misunderstood hunk that's used for his manly wares, right? Where's it again? Come on. Show your outrage again, Cody.
Like some pool boy.
So you just felt like a resource? You just felt like the
a piece of meat.
Oh, poor baby. Oh. His curls were limp and his ego was loud, guys. And the only thing Janelle used was her patience trying to find something attractive about a man who completely ghosted her children. Okay? No. So let's not forget, Janelle gave him grown-ass woman. Taurus vibes. And this man was into it. He's looking all, and that's what's so crazy about Robyn and Cody that just irked the hell out of me. So rant incoming, guys. Rant incoming. This is what irritates the hell out of me with this stupid couple, him and his stupid wife. Because here he is, looks like he's trying to squeeze a tear out. He seems traumatized that his body was being used. And then here he is, hold on,
I had a renaissance with
about his renaissance with Janelle. Get the hell out of here, sir.
I'll deny this, but I had a renaissance with Janelle in Las Vegas.
Okay, well then which one is it, sir? Are you a victim? Are you a victim being used by your body or not? Oh my gosh, I don't like that. I did not like that still shot. There we go. I'll just leave it there. No, sir. What you're feeling is not exploitation, Cody Brown. It's rejection. And guess what? That burns worse than your stupid perm. So, you know what? Long story short, Janelle, I guess, had a renaissance. Cody had a midlife crisis. And now I guess he wants credit for surviving her affection. Like he's some victim in an erotic version of the movie Taken. It doesn't make any sense, sir. Your story, you're twisting the narrative, is pathetic. Agreed, Tracy. He is the victim of stupidity, and we're not taking it anymore. You're an idiot. We don't buy it. We don't buy it. It's so stupid. You loved Earth Mama and you were begging for her to stay. So stop. Stop. Now that she doesn't want you, you're doing your own thing. No, it's not how it works, sir. I think Janelle's Earth Mama, really. Oh, Janelle, Earth Mama is never going to, it's going to live on forever. You go, girl. I love it. But Janelle's Earth Mama thing, like that whole sexuality was Cody's probably best kept secret. He probably didn't want Robyn to know that Janelle was Earth Mama. Let's be real. Rant incoming from Darlene. I love my fellow ranters. Darlene says, ramen noodle, minute man, Cody. Oh, not even 5 minutes. Now we're down to a minute. Gosh, dang, Darlene. Probably. You know what? Janelle needs to help with Christine writing the tell-all book. Maybe she can write a foreword and let us know. Janelle, let us know. On one hand, let us know how many minutes. Oh, thank you, Darlene. I love a good rant. I love a good snarky comment for the group. It's great. You guys like Darlene's comment, please. Give it a like. Because that was amazing. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Robyn probably learned for the first time on Sunday about Earth Mama. I'm sure she's not happy about it. I don't think she likes that. Ain't no way. Because, Janelle, she didn't need to perform and she didn't need to beg for attention and she didn't have to bring her sulky whiningness. She brought comfort and obviously carnal needs. I don't know. That's why he looked physically pained to talk about it. That man had flashbacks, you guys. You could see it the way he sweat when he admitted that there was a renaissance and then that other nonsense. So Earth Mama meets divine femininity meets let me show you how it's done. Obviously, she had control in the bedroom and Cody was just lucky to be along for the ride. He was lucky enough to be along for the ride, literally and metaphorically. This is a grown folk conversation. Disclaimer. I'm just throwing that out there again. Listen, I wouldn't be talking about this. Sisterwives went there. TLC went there. Janelle went there. Sakanya went there. Christine went there. They all went there. So guess what? We're going there too. So if you're going to be mad at me, be mad at them first. We're just talking about what they're putting out. So it's so funny. He acts like it's all too much. Please, sir. You were not objectified, sir. You were outclassed. You know what I find really interesting? And the more that I think about it, the more that I think, and put a 1 in the chat if you thought, actually, we've already done 1, 2, and I think 3 today. Let's do 4s and 5s, okay? So put a 4 in the chat if you were like me. I'm going to put a 4 because this was me. I'm just going to put a 4 now. Put a 4 in the chat if you thought back in the beginning that Janelle was not really a sexual being, she was more pragmatic, and that you were surprised when all this came out with the renaissance and all of that. Put a 4. Put a 5 if you're not shocked. You weren't shocked. You were like, no, I knew the whole freak in the sheets analogy. I could sense it. I knew she was a Taurus. I was gooped and gagged. But the more that I think about, I see a lot of 4s. I see, hard 5 for Darlene. Everyone else is like a 4. Okay, 4s. Randy 4, Vicky 4, Cowgirl 4. Okay, I see. Oh, there's 2 5s. Oh, there's Ruth had a 5. Sally had a 5. Okay, so you guys are like, nope. No, interesting. Oh, 5. Yep. Oh, cool. Okay. Mainly 4s, some 5s. You guys saw it. I did not. I did not see it. Didn't see it. But here's the thing. Now I'm kind of looking back and I'm really thinking about this. And I'm wondering, let me know what you think, but I'm wondering, is the reason that we thought Janae was asexual in the first place is because it was Cody's plan to do so? Not only do I feel like he wouldn't want Robyn to know that, but maybe he doesn't want the world knowing that. Because this man practically launched this whisper campaign implying that Janelle was incapable of intimacy back in the day, when in reality, she just wasn't interested in him. You know? Can you blame her? And that's fine. Janelle didn't want an assembly line of kisses. That's fine. But remember that whole bro talk? Me and Janelle, we're like a couple of bros. Isn't that interesting? Because now I'm thinking, and I'm actually going to go back. We're going to do a whole segment on this. Actually, oh my gosh. No, you know what? I'll surprise you guys with that later because I just came up with, there's going to be a part 2. Because I just had a revelation. I'll save it for the next one. Holy hell. Oh my gosh, I have a revelation. Hold on, let me write this down before I forget. You're going to like this live. Hold on. Whoa, I just realized something. I'm almost done. Okay, done. Whoa. Okay, so anyway. So, yeah, I think it's interesting. So, Cody was really saying that Janelle wasn't romantic. But let's be honest, Cody liked being desired. And if it wasn't publicly, it sure as hell seems like it was in the bedroom. With her, with Earth Mama. So, okay, that's really interesting. Very interesting, sir. We know your game. Because I think there's a little bit more. Hold on. Let's listen to Cody ramble on again about this.
It was beautiful. The scenery was amazing. And then we came home and it was great.
I kind of feel like a guy on a first date that's like jonesing, like, hey, are we going to kiss after this date? I just feel like we need to reestablish trust. I want to feel like I am a person to her, not an object.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, poor baby. I'm sorry. I can't feel sorry for this man. I have zero empathy for this man. Here's a lesson, Cody. You should take notes. You're the type of guy who you like the chase. You like the idea of a soulmate, but really all you want is someone to worship you. And Robyn gave you that. That's fine. Every breath she takes is, massaging his fragile ego. And Janelle, on the other hand, she was trying to co-run a family, be an equal, keep the bills paid. And for that, she's getting labeled unromantic, even though we have it right here, Cody. Hold on, we have it right here.
Renaissance with Janelle, but I had a renaissance with Janelle in Las Vegas.
That's not going anywhere. You can't get rid of that as much as you say you're being used for meat. Sorry. Don't work that way. It don't work that way. So it's funny how a woman's sensuality gets erased the moment she's no longer servicing his ego. Interesting. Yes, we are. Darlene, are we going live now and later? Yep. It's a twofer. Tonight is the twofer. Tonight we're going over Sookie. We have a lot to say. You guys can see that in the show notes. And then if you're watching this on the replay and the live's already over, I will pin it to the comment section and in the description so you can join us there too after this, because that's going to be epic. We're basically kind of talking about Sookie. She's kind of playing a game too. It's not what she said, it's what wasn't said. And there's a lot to go over. So I still love her though. Love Sookie, but there's a game being played and we're going to talk about it. So stay tuned for that. Okay. There's Rob. Look at him riding on his horse. I'm sorry. So here's what Cody really can't admit, that he had a full-on love Jones for Janelle, not just in Vegas, but now he's admitted it. He sounds like a man who still had dreams about his low-resolution flashbacks. And the problem wasn't chemistry. He said it. Janelle said it. They were great. Remember when Janelle was like, We were great. Everything was great. Well, I know what great means because let's just go back to this. Where is it? Where is it? Let's go back to the Taurus woman. Wait, hold on. It's something about, hold on. This is so spicy. There we go. So when she says great, I guess Taurus is, and she says she's like the epitome of a Taurus. She is the earth mama. So Taurus woman is deeply sensual being and regards intimacy as one of the greatest art forms. She loves lots of that kind of play, cuddling, mutual massage, and long, is it languorous? Hours of touch. No wham bam, thank you, ma'am business is going on in her arena. No, sir. Is that why? Is it because Janelle, you know what else I'm wondering? Maybe that's why. Oh my gosh, wouldn't this kind of make sense? Maybe another reason Cody is so pissed is I could see him being like, listen, I just kind of want to listen, like, just help me out. I'll help you out, but I'm not going to be here for hours. Maybe that's why this statement maybe this makes more sense.
I, like some pool boy.
So you just felt like a resource? You just
I
felt
feel
like
like
the
a piece of
good-looking
meat.
Maybe that's why. Maybe it's because of the long hours. The long hours of touch. No wham bam is going on. No, sir. This lady is going to take her time and do it right. You can count on her to be thorough and dedicated. Is that what it is, Cody? You just couldn't hang. Oh, I know, little baby. He can't hang. Okay. Oh, wah, wah. I should just put wah right next to that. Wah. So stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we got to touch on Robyn for a second. We got to touch on Robyn because she kind of is weirdly in the mix, obviously, because I feel like it was just her and Janelle that really had a full functioning marriage for most of the time. I mean, from what Christine said, it really was a chore, maybe a few times a year. And then with Mary, we know it's been like, what, 12 years? So really, the two women in the mix were Robyn and then Janelle, right? And Robyn, we know this, Robyn couldn't be Earth Mama if she tried. No, hell no. Her energy is a damsel trapped in her, her diesel jeans. Everything is just so hard. And it's like, feed me, Seymour. It's like, you do, even though she manipulates it, she doesn't play it that way. She can tell you what to do, and you think that you're doing the whole thing, that you're the mastermind when she's spinning the wheel, right? But yeah, no, Janelle's out here talking wine, sex, hormones, and she just hosted like this sensual TED Talk. Good. And Robyn is the type to weaponize vulnerability. Janelle kind of uses hers as compost for her garden. One fertilizes a fake marriage and the other one grows a farm and a future. Pretty much. Let's just.
But I really want to make sure because it's so wild to me that everybody has assumed. So.
No, we don't assume. I'm
a very sexual being. I'm a very earth mama.
Oh.
I'm a Taurus and I'm a very earth mama. And
Yes, you are. Janelle is proof that living this way, independent, and leaving a man like Cody is not the end of your sensuality. This could be the beginning for her. It really could. She can do whatever she wants when she wants to do it. And it doesn't have to be for a whole 5 minutes or less. Okay. So I love it. I love that she's saying this on national television. I love that she and Sukanya are sitting around talking like they're two girlfriends, just chatting it up with a smile, zero shame. That's power. That to me is, I've learned a lot about being a Taurus today. I hope you have too. That is Taurus energy and power. That is the quintessential Earth Mama energy. And guess what, Codester? You're never going to get that back. You're never going to get that renaissance back, baby. Too bad. Because guess what? Robyn will never be that. Oh, I like that, Cindy. Cindy said, I hope she meets a gardener. Facts. Facts. Here's what I know that we're going to do. We are never going to stop rooting for Janelle's romantic awakening. Preferably with a gardener, as Cindy said. Maybe a hot cowboy. I don't know, bottle of wine. Actual man that's not a man baby. Right? That's not having to make her choose between her or her children. Yes, I want Janelle to eat, pray, and love her heart out. Love her heart out. So I thought that this was fascinating. I think that it was a turn that we don't really usually get to see. We really don't. And I loved it. I loved it because they went there. So good. I'm very glad to see her coming into her own. I don't know if Janelle would have had a conversation like that years ago. So she's really, maybe in private. I'm not saying that she's not that person, but in private, good. Good for her. So if you guys, seriously, can I just say, if you guys made it all the way to the end of this, you're my favorite. Thank you for staying. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for my replay watchers that couldn't be here. We wish you were here, but you're watching on the replay. Thank you for commenting under the video after this becomes a live and it's a regular video. We have another live here in a few hours, so get ready for that. And yes, there's some of you that will not be watching this, but listen, for the rest of us grown folk, this wasn't a big thing, right? So thank you for being grown with me. This has been fun. We might do a part 2. Who knows what else they're going to talk about in part 4? But this little tidbit was juicy, and I thought, hey, why don't we discuss it with our gang, our merry band of just epic people here with me? And that's what we did. So stay tuned. There's another kind of, not necessarily rant, because I'm not mad at Sakanya, but we gotta discuss her game, which if I was in her position, I'd do the same thing. We're gonna discuss it in a few hours, so get ready for that. I hope that I will see you here shortly. The live is up, by the way, so have your notifications on. I will meet you over there, okay? Love you guys, and you know what I do, and now it's tradition. Before I would just play songs, I have to play something that's relevant to what was talked about today. The song that earned it, we actually already listened to, but this is seriously as perfect as it gets. So with that, I bid you adieu. I will see you in like T-minus like a few hours or minutes. I don't even know at this point. So love you guys. I will see you very soon. Bye.
You have buns of steel. My abs are just washboard. I think she thinks I'm hot. I got nice pecs and a great 6-pack abs, but that's all she's interested in.
Let's dance.
Janelle denies this, but I had a renaissance with Janelle in Las Vegas. My abs are just washboard.
Let's dance.
He doesn't have rock hard abs. I'm just whatever.
I do have buns of steel. I think she thinks I'm hot. I got nice pecs and a great 6-pack abs, but that's all she's interested in.
This moment will never come again.
My abs are just washboard. I got nice pecs and a great 6-pack abs.
The whole thing frankly makes me nauseous.
Janelle denies this, but I had a renaissance with Janelle in Las Vegas. I've given too much.